everybody. Wanted to talk a little bit today about what I'm planning on doing different with this cruise. You heard right. I really am going back on Costa, this time a different ship, Smeralda, to do a follow up cruise. So I swore I would never get on a cruise ship again. I swore I had companies asking me to take free vacations with them after my ordeal. I refused all of them. I thought they were absolutely nuts. I would never get on a boat again. That's just never going to happen to me. It's just not the way I choose to vacation. I love going to dinner dressed up in evening attire. That's probably the only part I liked about cruising. I don't like touching the surface of a city and not getting to really get to know it. However, on this next cruise, I will be in Barcelona 4 days before and 4 days after, so I will get to know that city a little bit and have a land vacation. And then I'll spend 8 days in Palma de Mallorca, Marseille, Savona. Yes, I'm going to be in Marseille again, which is going to be really weird. Civita Vice, and maybe one or two more that I don't remember. But I'll be in a port every day. So there's no crossing the ocean on a virus infected ship. We're all going to have coronavirus tests prior to embarkation. So those will be done at the point of entry, which I imagine will be an instantaneous test. And so yeah, so I'm not sure how all that's going to go. I'm not sure if the ports are going to allow us in. But there are some things that I'm going to do different this time. So I'm not taking my baby doll. I decided that I am going to take busy work to do in case we do end up in a quarantine situation. So I will take, I think, some puzzles and a lot more books. I'm going to take some stuff for reading. And I think that I will have a better plan of things to do on board. I think I will take sanitizer this time. I've already had the coronavirus, and I'm not sure if I can protect myself from another exposure really by just hand sanitizing. I think that for the most part, what I experienced was that most people were getting it from the coughing and from the viral load that was out there. So I'm going to take N95 masks instead of taking the regular masks. I am not a big fan of wearing a mask all the time. So the one big thing for me will be, and I'm not sure if they're going to make us wear masks on the boat. I haven't asked that, and I probably should, because I am not a big fan of wearing a mask 24/7. I just don't like it on my face. I get that people want to be protected, but if you're a person that wants to protect yourself, then you wear a mask. For those of us that have already had it, we don't care about getting it again. Kind of leave me alone type of thing. I am not a person to protect myself from death. It is a reality that I've lived with all my life, that eventually I will die. And I live full steam. I'm not going to protect myself from something that is inevitably going to happen. And the longer I live, the more suffering I'm going to have at the end. So trying to protect myself at the end of life is kind of like saying I want to prolong as much suffering as I can possibly prolong. And there's no reason for that. In my reality, there's no reason to prolong suffering in any way, shape, or form. So I don't see that as being something that's in my wheelhouse at all. So so I will take books instead of baby dolls. I will take some hand sanitizer this time. just for my own peace of mind. Not that I actually believe in hand sanitizer. I actually think that hand sanitizer, for the microbiome, affects more of the friendly bacteria than it does the bacteria that's harmful. So you actually create a situation where you're killing your own soldiers in hopes that you're going to get a bad soldier. It's like if you look at that's about the easiest way for me to explain it is thinking that you might have some bad seed in there, that you're going to go and blow up the twin towers, hoping that there might be one or two people in there that you want to get. And if you know anything about military strategy, it's a bad strategy. It's a really bad strategy, especially when those people, the good people, are the ones that are keeping the bad people at bay. So when your good bacteria is keeping the bad bacteria at bay, you don't want to kill those off. But I might take some sanitizer. I think I'll find some fun masks so that I'm not so icky about having to wear them. And yeah, so that's kind of the biggest things that I will do. I think I will have an emergency bag of things that I can do. Definitely some bars of some sort, type of thing, so that I can, if I do get stuck in a situation where I'm quarantining, that I have some little food bar things. So, on the first port, I will probably outfit just like I did, and I kind of went into that mode when I was on the boat the last time, where I outfitted my refrigerator in my room with my, diet sodas and stuff like that I wanted, that I knew I might not get.